the Fisher and by Dr. Ethel.
Thank you so much, Jason, for the wonderful presentation. I was also learning at the same time. So, and I'm just happy with the interactions we are receiving from the participants. So this gives me confidence that even as I take the rest of the slides, I will still get participation. Because that becomes, more interactive and it promotes learning. So we've been talking about hacking. Wayne, do you want to say something?
Yes. Will we be learning?
Yes, we'll be having a boot camp. So we'll be sharing a link with you on email. You can just register, then you learn about HTML and other technologies from next week. But for this session is purely online safety. Thank you.
Thank you. So we've been learning about hacking from Jason, and I just wanted to now introduce phishing, which he mentioned during his presentation. So what do you think phishing is? And what do you guys think is the difference between phishing and hacking? Wayne?
I think information through a link, and hacking is when somebody steals your information or ruins your computer using a software or a program.
Interesting. I like your thinking. Anyone else wants to give it a try? Yes, Gianna. I know it's the sibling to Gianna. Ivy, right?
Phishing is when someone sends for you like links like you have won money.
Mm-hmm. I like Gianna. Thank you so much.
Hacking is when someone possibly goes into your account, and phishing is when you post information and they use that information to know more about it.
Yeah, brilliant. You guys are just amazing and you are so technologically alert. So this is very impressive because all your answers, they are right in some way. So both of them, they are gaining access to your accounts in an unauthorized manner. However, with the hacker, they are using, like you guys said, their technical skills to hack into, to gain access into your computer and manipulate your system. The actual phishing of a page, by putting the food there in the, what do you call that? Yeah, and when it tries to eat, you catch it and you have it for supper. So phishing is very similar. It's about gaining access to your personal information by tricking you, or even they can gain access to your personal information or even your system, and have malware there to contaminate your computer. So next slide, please. In this slide, can you spot if it's phishing or not? This is an example. Wayne?
It is phishing. Also, it's a deceiving image of a person and the says otherwise. Click here to win 1 million.
This I like your analysis, because you're like, that is a lie. So that's just like, for Wayne, it's like, this is an obvious lie. How can somebody say click here for me to win 1 million, and they're using an image of some girl we don't know? So yeah, that's definitely a trick right there. And it's too good to be true. So let's look at this
Excuse me.
URL.
I'd like to ask Wayne a
Yes,
question.
Howie?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said that it's fraud because the link that we used to join this meeting.
I know that, but most legitimate links don't have one part of it in uppercase, and then the other link is in lower.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, that's
I love
to look official.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Howie, thank you so much for raising that. And Wayne, for defending yourself. And we will even learn more about, these fake URLs or website addresses. But both of you are right. It doesn't mean when it says click here, it's illegitimate. But at the there's a bit of inconsistency there, so you become suspicious. So let's look at this here. Can we spot any phishing here? Are we?
No.
Anyone else?
No, I don't think so.
How we that? Why? Maybe the good question would be, why don't you think there could be a possible, fake something here? Why don't you think so?
First, the links are all of it is in lowercase, and Google is an official site, and I'm not sure. I don't know.
Process, which as we go on, correct. Wait, do you wanna give it a try? Wait, there's Frederick. Let's give Frederick a chance, then go back to you.
So I wanted to say that for me, I can't spot a phishing because most of the links in Google is an official app, and when you want to join in some let's say app you want to join in, or you want to look on something inside the Google app. See, most of the time people use links to look for the apps or something like that.
Okay. Someone else wants to give it a try. Wayne?
I think it's phishing. Two reasons. Most websites don't require a Google account to be able to access the information. And second of all, most legitimate and safe websites have a lock next to the left side of the link.
Yes. So we picked the lock there. Kylie, let's hear you. Kylie, you wanna say something? Then we will go on, and then to the next. Well, I'll say something, then we go on to the next.
I wanted to
Kylie?
say that in the link it says Ripway, which means it's not legitimate and probably a scam.
Yeah. So I like it that some of you were a bit skeptical and some of you like maybe it's legit, I don't see anything wrong. But when you look at the URL, obviously, Kyle just said Ripway. For them, they're like, what is Ripway? It's an unfamiliar name. We don't know much about it. So sometimes it can raise an alarm, especially that it has H1 dot before it. So this is really unfamiliar and a little bit weird. And then we do, like for you to get into Gmail, why would you need a number 144? So it doesn't have, any particular purpose in that URL. And then we look at what Wayne was saying about the padlock. So we'll learn a little bit more about the padlock and the HTTPS. It's not using HTTPS. We'll learn more about that. As well as Google itself, in Gmail, but Google, it has a domain. So those are all alerts. It's not there. So those are the alerts. So this is not this is a phishing thing, a fake one. So real or fake? Let's play a game. So okay. So for this one, what do you guys think? Wait, we skipped an important slide. I'm sorry, Jason. Go back. Oh, yes, here. So here are ways to be spotting real or fake URLs. So some of them, do you think if a site includes indicators of a trustworthy site or badge, should it be trusted? Do you think it should be trusted? I can't hear. I don't know if she's
Yes.
muted.
This
Yeah.
includes indicators, it's real.
Okay, if it has, it can be both, yes. It can be real or sometimes fake, but it will depend on the much information we are getting from there. Does the site URL match the name and the title we are searching for? So if you are searching for AI and education or something like that, does the URL match your what you were searching about? Do you think that would be real or fake if it matches? Wayne?
I think it's real if it matches the URL, but
Okay.
some phishing websites usually have a dot or a
For the most part, if it matches, we believe it's real, but yes, we always have exceptions. Does the offer seem too good to be true? If the offer seems, remember the example we showed earlier. If the offer in the site seems too good to be true, do you think it's real or fake? Wayne?
Sometimes it can be real or fake. Like for an example, a popular site like Spotify, they can give you a 1 month free trial, but another one can tell you win $1 trillion for opening this site. So it depends with how fake the offer is.
It depends, yes, but for the most part, if it's too good to be true, we know it's fake.
Fake.
Where have you entered a competition that would say win 1 million? Catherine, you raised your hand earlier and do you want to give it a try?
No, I have a question.
Yes.
For example, in an app like Twitter, you get a blue right badge. Can a person replicate that badge to lie to you?
Oh, certainly. Oh my gosh, they can do anything with the internet and all the tools that are being available right now. People can replicate the badges for Twitter verification, make it all look like it's it. When you click on it, it takes you somewhere else. So all those things can happen. So if there are any pop-ups, do you think that was real or fake? Frederick.
Fake.
Yes, if the pop-ups especially occur when it's unexpected, you'd know that something is wrong. HTTPS and there's a padlock. Before the HTTPS, do you think that's real or fake? Ngari?
Real.
Yes, real. Is the person or the site asking for private information real or fake? Let me see the other people. Benis? Yes, we can go on to the next slide, please. Thank you so much. Now, yes, Wayne?
John,
Yes.
isn't your IP address private information, right?
Yes.
But sites like Amazon ask for it.
Because they deliver service.
Yeah, so I think that one, most of the times it's fake, but if you know it's the real link and you have it confirmed, it can be real.
Yes, like we talked about the domain names, like if it's Amazon, you believe it has HTTPS, it's secure, it has a padlock and all that information, and you believe this is the Amazon website, you can trust it. But some of them are most yes. Here is some situation right there. Can you read that email? If you receive it in your inbox, what are your thoughts? Is it a real one or a fake one? What do you think? Cromwell? Cromwell? Frederick?
It's real.
It does look real, even to me. Let's go to the next one. What about this side?
Excuse me. You need some amount of money to get a premium account.
We can talk about this. So someone is questioning if it's possible to get a premium account for free. What about where this email address? If you are a member, you are already aware of the email addresses that they are using to send you emails. So for us to spot if it's from because I've had LinkedIn send me emails or some messages to say you can use premium for free, maybe for a month, or because you've been a loyal customer or something like that. So because if you are used to receiving emails from Cinema's email address, you trust it? Cromwell?
Yes.
Yes. Wayne, you wanna add on?
Nope. I wanted to say that sometimes they can give you a free trial for being with them for a long amount of time or a specified amount.
Yes. So for this one, I think even for the airlines, if I fly and I'm flying a lot, sometimes they say this time you can go to the private client, to the first class. So it's about you trusting if this email has been the one you've been communicating with, and if it's just from somewhere else, then that's next slide. What about this one? The do not. Wayne?
It's real because it has a HTTPS and the green lock sign. Plus, the link itself doesn't look like a fraudulent one, and also the UI of the place actually looks formal and real.
Great. Next. What about this one? Frederick?
It's fake.
Fake. Next. What about this one, Howie? Oh,
It's fake.
it's what?
No, wait, it's not. It's fake.
Anyways. Next. What about this one? Dijon? Kylie?
It's fake.
Yes, it's fake. They just want to get your info. Next. What about this one? Frederick?
It's somehow fake.
It's what?
Real.
I can't hear you.
It's real.
What? Okay. Someone else want to give it a try? Catherine?
It's fake.
Why?
Because when Facebook wants to delete your account because you have violated their policies, they don't give you the number like for calling.
Yes, it's fake because of that reason, and also the URL looks suspicious. You know, we don't even know, there's no Facebook in there at all. All right, next. Yes, next. So the next thing we need to be doing online is to be kind. So there are possible dangers. I think all of you here are aware of how, you know, the being online can hurt your feelings. Yes, Wayne?
I wanted to say that the people who are basically online bullying, I know a very good way to prevent them. Blocking.
Oh, you mean what you can do to avoid that? It's blocking. That's what you are saying.
Blocking them, and also not talking to people who you have no idea they are or have no interaction.
Oh, brilliant. We are going to have a bit of exercises that will require those answers, Wayne, so keep them. Brilliant. So can just two of you give me ways to any way you can spread kindness online? Kylie?
Sending
How can you
positive.
spread kindness?
Sending
Sending
positive
positive messages. Yes, Frederick?
Not being rude.
Not being rude. Very simple things that we are even taught at home. These are the values of our African culture, to be respectful and to be nice. And it doesn't mean when we get online, we suddenly change our behavior. So can we get to the next slide? So here's a scenario now. Can we read this scenario where someone, you found your friend's phone and they sent a really mean message about other people on soccer team? What can you do? What can you do? Benis?
You can confront the person who sent the message, and also you, you can ask your friend who was around their phone and tell the people on her soccer team that it wasn't your friend who did it.
Okay. So she said three things, two of them very related: confronting the person. Actually, she said confronting the person, finding a witness, and telling the team that it wasn't your friend who sent the message. What are other thoughts? Wayne?
You can either, once you have told the soccer team that it's not that it, instead of maybe telling the whole soccer team to start saying things about them, maybe you can try to ask them why they did it, and if they tell you the reason, try to like tell them that that's not how you're supposed to do.
Yes, I like both of you are for confrontation, so this is good. Also, don't forget the person who was affected. Try to also talk to them because they may be frustrated at that point. But most importantly, because you are younger citizens, you should let an adult know about the situation. So it can be the soccer team coach or someone who can help with knowing how to react in a mature manner. So if you get a scenario where someone is posting seriously mean comments about one of your students, how would you react? What do you think you should do? Kyle?
You should first you should confront them and then ask them why they did it, and then after that you can report to an adult about it.
Mm-hmm. All good, all good. Venice? Howie?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
What if, like on Instagram Reels, people post things and then you go to the
Mm-hmm.
comment, but other people say very mean things like
Mm-hmm.
that? Because for me, I think you have no control over.
Yes. So if it's some for you, so here are two things I'm for you. What do you have control over, Howie? It's yourself, right? So you are engaging. Just don't engage or respond to a mean like any of the negative comments that other people are saying. The other option is you can block them, like Wayne said earlier, or report to an adult. If they are a student, they can be go to counseling or talk to someone responsible. Do you guys have any other ideas, Venice?
Me, maybe you can ignore the comments.
Don't engage. That's the one. Yeah. Okay, next. There's an online game. Have you anonymous? Sometimes you can know them. Have you? Okay, has anyone, this one I want you to tell me if there's anyone who's had a personal experience of being bullied on an online game. Can they share? Wayne? Oh, sorry, Wayne, pause.
Yeah.
Gianna? Gianna, can you share your story?
I was playing Roblox, and then my people started to bully my avatar.
Oh, that is sad. How did you react to that? Excellent. Excellent. Wayne, do you want to add on to that?
So I was playing this game But on another experience, people were really being toxic to someone. So instead of me trying to confront them, the game has a report panel. So I reported them, and like 3 of them got kicked out of the game, probably because they got banned.
Brilliant. Both Gianna and Wayne, I'm sorry about your experiences. Benis, you wanna share yours?
I don't have an experience, but I wanted to give a point. You can also disable the chat. There's a way you can disable the chat on Roblox so that you cannot see what they're saying and can continue playing the game in peace.
Brilliant. You guys can actually just teach me. I mean, you can be my teachers. And that's the way to go. Disconnect or report them or switch off the chat. But that's the situation there of us being responsible on there. Don't engage in supporting people to bully another person. That is wrong. Next. Next. So here is all the things that we talked about. When you are being, secondly, you can block mean or bad behavior. You can also support other people who are being bullied. Let's not forget them. Like, you know, they may be needing some friend to support them. And be an upstander, like do something and take responsibility. Now let's be brave again. So we say something, we talk it out, we report again or block, we get proof of someone bullying, or we just don't become afraid. Next. Yes. So what would you do? You get in a chat from someone with whom you are not familiar, and they say, I saw you in math class today. You are so cute. What is your address? I can come over to hang out. How can you be brave about this situation? Wayne?
First of all, if the website has a place where you can report people doing something like this, which is probably a part of the things that you're not supposed to do, you first of all get you block them because they can send you a phishing link and try to get your address. And third of all, you just don't answer them because they might be either somebody who wants to do horrible things to you, or they can sell your address to the